Hello everyone, welcome to MG Academy. The next topic in data structure is binary tree traversal. In my previous lecture, we have seen what is binary tree and what are the different types of binary tree. And today we'll study binary tree traversals. Okay? So first of all, what is the meaning of traversing the tree? Traversing the tree means visiting each node exactly once. So we have to visit each node of the tree exactly once. So that is the meaning of traversing the tree. Here visiting means processing or reading data in the node. So we have to read the data in the node and then we have to print it. So that is the meaning of visiting. Okay. Now there are three different ways of traversing a tree. Three different ways. And what are those? Inorder, preorder and postorder. Now how these three ways are generated, let us see. First, consider a tree like this. Now a tree consists of three parts. What are those? First part is the root node. Root. The second part is the left subtree. Left subtree. And the third part is the right subtree. Okay. Now based on the arrangement of these three parts, there are three different types of traversals. The first one is the inorder traversal. Now what happens in inorder traversal? In means in between. So the root node will be in between left subtree and right subtree, which means in inorder traversal, first we will traverse the left subtree, then the root and then the right subtree. Left, here left means traversing all the nodes of the left subtree, then the root and then the right subtree. Okay. The root will be in between left and right. Now preorder traversal. Pre means first. So first what we will visit? Root. So first we will visit the root node. After root node, the whole left subtree, and after that right. Okay. Pre means first. So first we'll visit root node. Okay. Like this you have to remember so that you won't get confused. The third one is the post order traversal. Post means last. So at the last we'll visit the root. And before that we'll visit entire left subtree, right subtree and then root. So left, right and then root. Okay. So these are the three different types of traversals based on the arrangement of root, left subtree and right subtree. Okay. Now we'll see what are the inorder, preorder and postorder traversal for this particular tree. We'll see first this easy example and then we'll solve some more examples for better understanding. Okay. In order. So first we'll see what is the inorder traversal for this tree. What inorder traversal says that first we have to traverse the left subtree. So we'll come into the left part of the root node. The left part consists of B, D and E. Now B is again the root node for D and E. So we'll consider B as a root node. Then we'll go in D. So D is the left. After left, root. So B. And then after B, right. So E. Okay. So now we are done with the left subtree for root node A. So now after doing left, we'll go towards the root, that is A. And then we'll enter into the right part of the root A, which is, so it has only one node, that is C. So this is the inorder traversal for this tree. Okay. Now we'll see the preorder traversal for this tree. Preorder. Now pre means first. So first we'll visit the root node. The root node here is A. Then we'll go in the left part of this tree. So the left part of this tree is B, D and E. In this left subtree, B is the root node. So B, okay. Then after root node left, so D. After left right, so E. Then we'll go back. We'll come to our main root node, that is A. Then we'll go into its right part. It contains only one node, C. Okay. And then last is the post order. So let's see what is a post order traversal for this tree. Post means last. So at last we'll visit the root node. Here root node is A. So at last we'll visit root node A. First we'll go into the left part of this tree, root. So the left part consists of B, D and E. In this left part, B is the root node. So we will not traverse B first because root node is last. So we'll go into the left part, that is D. Then right part, that is E. Then root. So for this left subtree, B is the root node. Right? And when we are done with the left part of the root node A, we'll go into the right part, that is C. And after we have done with the left and right part, finally we'll write the root, that is A. Okay. So like this we have to traverse the tree. Now we'll see the in-order, pre-order and post-order traversal for this example. Okay. So in-order traversal, first we have to traverse the left subtree, then root, then right. Here A is the root node. Here A is the root node and this is the left subtree for A and this is the right subtree for A, isn't it? So first we'll go into the left part of A. So the left part of A consists of B and D. So here B is the root node for D. So we'll go into the left part. The left part of B is null, so we'll write nothing. After that we'll come to the root, that is B. Then right. So right of B is B. Okay. So we are done with the left part of A. So after left, root. So A is the root. After root, right. So we'll go into the right part of A. So in the right part of A, C is the root node for these two subtrees. Right. So we'll go into the left subtree. In the left subtree, that is E and G, E is the root. Right. So we'll go into the left part of root. Left part of root, that is E, is G. So we'll print here G. Then after left, root. So E. After root, right. Right side of E is null. So we'll write nothing. Okay. Then we are done with the left part of C. Then after left, root, C. After root, right. So right part. So right part of C again will follow left root right principle. So in this F is the root. So we'll go into the left part of F, that is H. After left, root. So root of H is F. After root, right. So this is the in-order traversal for this example. Okay. Now pre-order traversal. Now in pre-order traversal, first we have to traverse the root. So for this tree, the root node is A. Right? After root, left. So we'll enter the left subtree. In the left subtree, you can see that B is the root node for D. Right? So we'll write what? B. After root, left. So left part of B is null. So we'll write nothing. In the right part, there is D. So we'll print D. So we are done with the root A. We are done with the left part of A. Now right part of A. In the right part of A, C is the root for these two trees. Isn't it? So we'll write root, that is C. After that, after root, left. In this left part, you can see E is the root for G. So after E, that is root. After root, left. Left of E is G. The right of E, there is nothing. So we'll write nothing. Then we'll backtrack. So we are done with the root. We are done with the left part. Now we'll go into the right part. So in the right part, you can see that F is the root for H and I. So we'll write F. After root, left. So H. After H, I. Okay. So this is the pre-order traversal for this tree. Now the post-order traversal. So in post-order traversal, first we have to traverse the left subtree, then right subtree, and then the root. For this tree, the root node is A. The left subtree of A is this, isn't it? So here you can see that B is the root for this subtree. For this left subtree, B is the root. So root we have to print last. So we'll first go into the left. So left of B is null, so we'll print nothing. After that right is D. After right, root, so we'll print B. So we are done with the left subtree of A. Now we'll go into the right subtree of A. In the right subtree of A, you can see C is the root node for these two trees. Which two trees? This. C is the root. C is the root for these two trees, right? So again we'll see. So we'll enter into the left part. So E is the root for G. As we know that in post-order traversal, root is printed last. So we'll go into the left part of E. It has G. So we'll print here G. Now to the right of E, there is nothing. So we'll print nothing. Then root E. Okay. So we are done with the left part of C. Then we'll go into the right part of C. So this is the right part. In this right part, you can see F is the root for H and I. So what we have to do? First we have to traverse left part, that is H. Then the right part, that is I. And then finally the root F. Okay. Now we are done with the left part and right part of C, isn't it? So now we'll finally write C. And now we are done with the left subtree and right subtree of A. So now we'll write here A. So this is the post-order traversal for this tree. Okay. Now we'll see the in-order, pre-order and post-order traversal for this tree. Okay. As you can see, this binary tree is a complete binary tree. Okay. So first we'll solve the in-order traversal. In in-order traversal, the root is in between left and right. Okay. Here the root is A. A is the root node. Left means full left subtree. So what is this? This is left subtree. And what is this? Right subtree. Okay. So for root A, this is the left subtree and this is the right subtree. Okay. So according to the in-order traversal, root is A. So before root, what we'll see? The left subtree. So we'll visit the left subtree. In the left subtree, B is the root for these two subtrees, isn't it? So again we'll go in the left of B. So to the left of B is D. Again D is the root for H and I. So again we'll go to the left of D. And then to the left of D is H. So we'll write H. After left, root. So root of H is D. And after root, right. So we'll go into the right part of D, that is. Okay. So we are done with the left part. And this is the left part for root B. Isn't it? Root node B. So now we'll write B. Then after root, right. So we'll go into the right part of B, which is this. Here again you can see E is the root for J and K. So first we'll write the left part of E, that is J. Then the root E, then the right part K. Okay, so we have traversed completely this left subtree. Now after traversing the complete left subtree, what is next? Root. So root of this left subtree is A. Right? Then we'll go into the right part of this. Okay. So here you can see C is the root for F and G subtree. Similarly, F is the root for L and M. So first we'll write the left part of F, that is L, then root F, then write M. So we have done with the left part of C. So now after left, root, that is C. And now we'll go into the right part of C. So here we can see G is the root for N and O. So we'll write first left part of G is N, then root G, and then O. So like this we have to traverse. So this is the in-order traversal for this tree. Okay. Now we'll see the pre-order traversal. So in pre-order traversal, first we have to write the root. So root of these two subtrees is A. So first we'll write A. After that, after root left, so we'll enter the left subtree. In the left subtree, B is the root for D and E. So we'll write B. After root left, so left of B is D, but D is root for H and I. So we'll write D. After root left, so left of D is H. After left, right of D is I. Okay, so we are done with the left part of the root B. Now we'll go into the right part. In the right part you can see E is the root for J and K. Right? Then after E, left of E is J, and then right K. So we are done with the entire left subtree. So we are done with the root, that is A. We are done with the entire left subtree. What is remaining? Right subtree. So now we'll enter right subtree. In the right subtree you can see C is the root for F and G subtrees. Right? After root left, so F is the root for L and M. After root left, so at the left of F is L. To the right M. Isn't it? So we are done with the left part of the root C. Now we'll go into the right of C. Here G is the root for N and O. So we'll write G. Then to the left of G is N, and after N, write O. So this is the pre-order traversal for this tree. Now the last is the post-order traversal. So in the post-order traversal, first we have to traverse the left subtree, then the right subtree, and then finally the root. So now first we'll go into the left subtree. In the left subtree, B is the root for D and E subtrees. Right? So we'll not print B because this is a root and root has to be printed last. So now we'll go into the left part of B. So D is the root for H and I. So again we'll not print D because root we have to print last. So then to the left of D is H. So after left, right side of D is I. And then finally root. Then root of this 2 is D. Okay. Now we are done with the left subtree of B. Now we'll go into the right subtree of B. So in the right E is the root for J and K. So we cannot print E. So we'll print the left child of E, that is J. Then the right child K. And then finally root E. And then root of D and E subtree is B. So now we'll print B. So we have traversed completely the left subtree. Now we'll go into the right subtree. So in the right subtree, C is the root for F and G. So we cannot print C. Then to the left of C is F. F is the root for L and M. So we cannot print F. So we'll go into the left part of F, that is L. Then to the right M. and then final root. So the root of L and M is F. Okay, now we are done with the left part of C. Now we'll go into the right subtree of C, that is G and O. Now G is the root for N and O, so we cannot print G first. So we'll go into the left part of G, that is N, then write O, then root G. Now root of F and G subtrees is C. So we'll write C. And the root of these two subtrees is A. So finally we'll write A. Okay. So this is post order traversal for this tree. Okay. So that's it for today. Hope you understood my today's lecture, and if so, then give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends.